coffee cup. Come spend some time. I know it's early, start of a new day. No need to worry, it's LolcowCafe. Rise and shine, baby, wake and bake. Clear out your mind, baby, just take a break. LolcowCafe. Chill out.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to LolcowCafe. Oh, it's a great day, everybody here. It's January the 29th. It's beautiful. It's a great day. We're going to make it happen. I was dancing a little bit of that jazz music. I was getting it in. I was like, ooh, Brandon Talks. This is beautiful, sir. Shout out to Brandon Talks for that AI song. Oh, man, it was fucking beautiful, guys. Oh, shit. We got a great show for you today. The inaugural episode of LolcowCafe. Hope you have your coffee cups ready, everybody. Hope you have your coffee cups. It's time to get lost in this motherfucker. But I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I am not alone. We have the wonderful, the beautiful, and the capable, and the amazing Kate. Miss Kate, how are you doing today, ma'am?
Oh, good morning, Ken. I'm doing good this morning. I'm so excited for this, and I'm excited to be here with you and the audience.
Definitely. So we're going to make a custom on LolcowCafe. What do you got in the cup right now?
Okay, I got the Veranda Blend, K-Cup,
Okay.
Starbucks. What about
Got
you?
So, since our fearless leader loves Tim Hortons, and since I went up to the camping trip and all that, he turned me on to it. So for the good luck for the first show, we got Tim Hortons going. Video games with the 50. What's up, bro? You have a question? Please type in chat what your question is, sir. We got a lot of new members too. Got a lot of new members. Miss Jess, thank you for being a member. That is awesome. We got Augustine, the membership. Thank you.
Show them toes.
Brandon. Yeah, we're not doing that.
I know. I just
Yep. So, Mr. Video Games, whenever you type in your question in the chat, I'll address it. I love you guys, though. But thank you all for coming out. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the support. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. So let's go ahead and get right into this. This nice old thing called a docket. We have an amazing docket team. Those dudes are fucking awesome. Without them, we wouldn't be here right now. So cheers to you guys.
Cheers. Definitely got a good docket going. So it's
yeah.
up to us now to deliver it right.
Everybody, oh shit, Video Games with another 50. You're an asshole, sir. Yes. Thank you, Video Games. Thank you. Yes. I appreciate that. Literally, it was just yes. It's beautiful. Oh,
Let's
man.
go, Video Games.
So there's one thing I wanted. Oh shit. Sorry. My bad. I clicked the thing by accident. That's my fault. So one thing I want to address real quick. People were talking about it in the test channel when we were doing our test. Guys, this is a sad fact. This is a sad fact that I have to admit right now. I am balding. They said I was balding. As you can see, I am balding. Like every man, I turned 39 this year. Like every man that's going on, as they get older, they get less and less hair. They tried to hold on to the little bit of hair they have left. They cry at night thinking about it. No! Sorry. Yeah, so I'm going bald, but that's fine. I did tell myself that, whenever the day comes and this is just not even going anymore, I'm just going to go bald. When I was in the military, I went bald. So what was that? I'm sorry.
You have more than enough hair to continue to try to get it back. Honestly, Rogaine works. That stuff works.
Yeah.
You have more than enough hair to be able to get it back. Once it's past the point of no return, but you have your hair is intact still. It's a little thinning up here, but it's not even honestly, I would try a little bit of Rogaine, see how that does. Because I've seen it work for a lot of guys.
Oh yeah. No, so when I was in the army, I used to bald head and I used to shave. Obviously I had to shave, right? I look like a human thumb. You know how like Wings was looking like a thumb? I literally, like a
Yes,
thumb.
with no eyebrows. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I had eyebrows, god damn it. I had my
Oh,
fucking
that's
eyebrows.
good.
So before we get into this, obviously Miss Wonder Woman didn't hear. I'm just gonna assume, it was about 3 a.m. in the morning for her. So I'm not gonna say anything bad. It just is what it is. So we're gonna continue with the show and we're gonna make it happen. Uh Bold Cargo with the $10. Imagine going bald. Couldn't be me. Well, damn it, it's me.
Someone said, do a gift goal for the first show to go bald, bro. I don't know if you're able to set up a gift goal, but we can
I
maybe
don't
not do
know.
that, but we can figure something else out. But
So I heard that I guess gifted memberships aren't working. Kind of like
okay.
Beans, thank you for the membership. Thank you, ma'am. You're awesome. Kind of like Tech Talk. I guess the gifted memberships were turned off. Um,
Oh,
so yeah, if you guys want to support, please do it through super chats. We'd appreciate it. Anything, any love appreciated. It's
yeah.
any love is appreciated. Sorry.
Even just your presence here is appreciated,
Oh,
you guys.
honestly,
So
yeah, we have 176 current viewers right now. That's
I'm pumped.
Ken
Thank-
turn Discord at D&D or streamer mode. You're beeping.
Yeah, I think like when you get a message, maybe it goes through.
Yeah. Let me do that real quick.
Yeah, there we were both in the voice chat for a little bit this morning. We were chatting. I woke up and Wings was still in there. So first I was lurking, just listening, and then I started to actually participate, and it was a fun way to start the morning, you guys. So if you're not, become a member and make sure you're a cash cow so you can get to that Discord and be a part of the whole locale universe because
Yep.
it's a community.
Yeah, so I'm a mod in the Discord. I did tote for a while that I was the longest running mod that didn't lose their mod or whatever. I lost mine because I was a dumbass and made a mistake.
Oh,
But I got it back. I talked to Keem and
oh,
apologized.
good.
And I realized what the error of my ways were. And he gave it back to me and lesson learned.
Mhm.
Thoughts on tanks? Fuck you, Joel. All right, so let's get into this. Let's get into the good stuff.
Yep.
So we have a section called the Daily Espresso. Now, the Daily Espresso is something that we look at. It's just something cute and cuddly. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So yeah, the famous Big Bear Eagles, Jackie and Shadow, two American bald eagles, have chosen each other as their mates for life. Our YouTube, and there is a 24/7 live camera feed to literally watch them. It's actually pretty cool.
So
Go ahead.
sorry, this is in Big Bear, California, you guys. So it's 3 hours early. So right now it's 6 a.m. So it's still dark. But this is probably Jackie sitting on her nest, and she just laid her third egg, you guys. And her last few hatches haven't been successful, but they're at any given time they are like 15 people watching this beautiful scenery. In the day you'll be able to see. And I just thought this would be a nice daily or whatever palette cleanser to like start the day and see just like the beautiful like serenity of like a beautiful view and the like regalness of the eagle and like hope to see these little baby eggies hatch and thrive, but we'll see. So I just thought that would be a nice little thing to check in on.
It's amazing stuff, man, because the LCU is full of drama. It's full of arguments. The past couple days have just been crazy. So just to have something wholesome that you can look at, because it's nature, right? We all love nature, and the Big Bear bald eagle, that's a very followed thing. I don't know if they're extinct or not. I'm not 100% sure, but it's awesome. It really is. So if you guys want to check out that 24/7 live stream, by all means, check it out.
Yeah, all you got to do is just go to YouTube and search Big Bear Bald Eagles.
Yep, 100%. It's good stuff. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I won't show this again. I apologize, guys. All right, so into the world news. Miss Hayes, what do we got going on in the world news?
Let's see. So Google Maps will change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. We can go to this website. Oh, I don't know. You may want to pull it up on your screen.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry.
It's okay. Uh, so CNN, New York CNN, Google is complying with President Donald Trump's executive action that renamed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Soon, the name change will appear on Google Maps. So in a post, Google explained that it has a long-standing practice of applying name changes when they have been updated in official government sources. The name will be tweaked when the Geographic Names Information Systems, a government database of names and location data, is updated. So it does seem like Trump signed an order for this to happen, and I don't know much about it. Do you know much about it?
So I guess the whole thing was when he signed the order, like I could be a little wrong. By the way, Mr. Dean, thank you for the membership. And last but not least, not your typical mom, thank you for the membership. Welcome to Band World, guys. I appreciate
Let's go,
y'all.
you guys.
So from what I understand, it's about taking back what is America's. And,
Okay.
it's since it basically borders all of them, pretty much all America, does part into Mexico. He's taking that back. I don't know the full history on that, so y'all can, do some Minecraft stuff to me if you want to. But, it's one of those things where, he's trying to take back what America has, and he's very much a patriot, and he's trying to do what is best for America. Hand me with the $23.99, Ken the Goat. Thank you, sir. You're amazing for that. Fuck.
There is a short, I'm sorry
Oh,
to
go
cut
ahead.
you off, but there is a short news clip summarizing the changes if linked in the doc if you want to play that possibly.
Yeah, let's do that.
Google says it will
Let me do this. Let me share screen with you so you can watch along with us. We'll bring this over here for everybody. Let's check it out.
says it will change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America in Maps app. It also
Can you guys see it?
plans to update
Yeah, they
the
can see it.
Alaska mountain Denali to Mount McKinley. This after President Trump signed an executive order requiring the names to be changed on official maps and federal communications. Google says it has a long-standing practice of applying name changes when they have been updated in official government sources. Denali was named Mount McKinley until 2015 when President Obama's administration changed it as a symbolic gesture to Alaska Natives.
Oh, yeah, cool. So there you have it. The
There you
Don.
have it.
I'm sorry.
Nope, sorry.
The
Go on.
Don making moves, everybody. The Don is making moves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. So this kind of brings up the question, right? What is in a name, right? Like, oh, my camera. Hold on one second. Let me turn my camera off and turn it back on. I am laggy. Why am I lagging? That is super weird. Anyways, let's just continue the story. Sorry. What is in a name, though? Because as they say, things just have a name. As the awesome docket team put, a rose would smell the same if it was called anything else, right? So what exactly do you think is in a name, and why do you think the name is important?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sorry, are you asking me?
Great girl, welcome to Band World. Sorry, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I'm asking you. What do you think?
You know, I think that if I feel stupid even talking about this, but if they're really changing it from the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, I mean, I think that's more than just like a rose, changing the name of a rose, because it's almost like determining like whose it is.
Yeah,
I feel like in a way, so that's it is in a way another form of America like showing its dominance,
definitely.
but
So
the
way I see it is that this is a little bit different, right? So this is a cup. There's coffee in this cup, right?
Yeah.
If the name of what's in the cup was shit, right? If you exchange shit and coffee, it would still be coffee. We would just call it, yeah, I'm drinking a nice cup of shit right now.
Mhm.
But in the instance of the Google Maps here and all that, it seems like the name implies ownership, like you said.
Yeah.
So it's all about proving, yeah, I own this. This is mine. I'm taking it back. Fuck you. So I don't know if that's really like the intent, but again, Trump's trying to take back what he feels is America's, and we'll see what he does.
Exactly.
He's been in office a total of 9 days at this point, and he's making moves left and right. So we'll see what ends up happening.
Big moves that are, showing throughout the entire country and I would say world also, which I think would actually be good to bring us to our next world news
Uh-huh.
topic, which is how he's, doing these migrant ICE raids. And there's a pretty good interesting info on the docket if you want to try and take that one.
I got you. Yeah, I'm looking for it right now.
It
I
says
I see
the
it. I see it. Yep. Sorry.
you got it.
Uh, oh no, that's Dr. Phil. My bad.
Well, there was something, maybe that was removed, but so basically what's happening is I'm sure everyone knows about this is, now they are going, state to state, door to door and, uh, arresting and taking people that are illegal immigrants, from their homes and there's it's been intense. Like you said, it's only been 9 days and
Yeah.
these are happening. And I don't know if I should have gotten this linked in the docket, but I don't know if you heard about the Selena Gomez
Yeah. They
drama.
were talking about it last night on Local Live. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. So, it's just it's hitting a lot of people differently. But then it also interesting enough, of course, Dr. Phil found his way into the midst of it all. So
Yep.
that's what we do have
I guess
information on.
I guess the only thing, like, I understand what Trump's doing with the illegal immigrants. I get it, right? Because
Mhm.
statistically, illegal immigrants are the cause for a lot of certain crimes, right? We'll
Yeah.
leave it there. My
Mhm.
thing is, at what point is is your Fourth Amendment right being, I guess, intruded upon?
Mhm.
Because the illegal search and seizures. Because for someone to go into your home, you have to have a warrant. You have to have probable cause in order to get that warrant, and you have to
Yeah.
have a judge's signature on that warrant in order to do it. So I don't know if they're like just knocking on doors, coming in the house, like going room to room and all that. Like I don't know if that's 100% the thing, but yeah.
Wonder Woman is in members. I'm not
Oh,
sure
she
if
is
you
cool. Let's bring her
Yeah.
up. Miss Wonder Woman, good morning.
Morning.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. Oh my gosh, I threw myself together in like 10 minutes.
You are A-OK?
You're here.
Yeah, thank you for coming in. Everybody, Wonder Woman, say hello to Miss Wonder Woman. Happy to have you here, ma'am. Uh, I know the time change is a little bit difficult and all that, so we just kind of rolled with it. We don't want to bug you too much, so
Yeah.
definitely appreciate it.
Morning.
Morning. You sound great. Thank you, ma'am.
Yep.
Uh,
Everyone can hear and everyone can hear well. Just
yep.
asking the audience.
Hell yeah. So let's go on to some lighter news things. So evidently, aging adults, is kind of going away at this point. As they say, 70 is the new 60. There's a lot of different
Mm.
medications out there, a lot of different health benefits out there for elderly people to help them live longer. So just kind of summarize this. Age-related declines experienced by older adults have significantly slowed down, according to a new study published last month in Nature Aging. Improvements in education, nutrition, and sanitation across the 20th century likely played key roles in improvements of cognitive, locomotive, psychological, and sensory capacities. This study from the Robert N. Butler Columbia Aging Center at the Mailman School of Public that's a tongue twister. Public health uncovered significant improvements in health of older adults in England, shout out the UK, when compared to previous generations. So I guess what do y'all think as far as the whole medicine, where we're going with medicine, older people taking care of themselves? Where y'all think we're headed with that? Miss Wonder Woman, you go ahead since you're new. Go ahead.
Oh, you're muted.
Are you muted?
Apologies,
No, you're
everybody.
fine. Go ahead.
It's okay.
Um, I think medicines have developed and, we've come a long way. So it's saying 70 is the new 60.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
and I think it's not just medicine. It's a lot of things, isn't it? It's food, it's nutrition, it's exercise, it's
being active could
Mhm.
also be a part of all of that as well. So yeah, I think that's great. I'd love to live longer.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So,
I want to live forever.
oh yeah, don't we all would love to live forever, right? I think
Mm.
if I remember right, I was watching something on TV because you have videos of like your 110-year-olds, 120-year-olds. They're looking half decrepit, barely making it, right. And I think I heard a doctor say that the human body only has the ability to live 150 years without it could fully, go down. Miss Hayes, real quick, what are you drinking in that cup? What
You
kind of?
mean Wonder Woman?
Yeah, sorry, Wonder Woman. I apologize. Sorry, it's still early for me.
I have got a mocha, so
Okay.
I love me a little bit of uh, chocolate and coffee. So
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm
A
drinking. What about you?
mocha.
A mocha. What
Yes,
mocha.
about
I was
you?
like,
I'm drinking Tim Hortons. That's what I'm drinking right now in my Let's Get Lost cup. Miss Hayes, let
Oh,
Miss Wonder Woman know what you're drinking.
I am drinking the classic Keurig Veranda Blend Starbucks.
Beautiful.
So,
oh,
but I usually when I get a coffee from Starbucks, it's a mocha,
Yeah.
and it's a
ah,
white chocolate mocha. So that's like my favorite go-to
favorite.
drink.
My
Oh,
wife,
So
yeah.
my wife's favorite drink from Starbucks is the peppermint white chocolate mocha. That's her
yeah,
favorite thing.
it's
Definitely.
a
Yum.
classic. I get it all year round too. I don't just get it in the seasonal like winter or some Christmas time. I love that.
So let
So
me ask you, Wonder Woman. This is going to sound very ignorant, and I'm sorry. Do y'all have Starbucks in New Zealand?
it's a good question.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Absolutely.
Um,
It's my favorite place to go to. It's very popular here in New Zealand as well. So,
oh, really?
yeah,
That's awesome.
there's almost a Starbucks everywhere. So, yeah,
That's
it's
fair.
very
Yeah.
popular here.
That's awesome. Definitely.
I saw yesterday, Wonder Woman, that you live in like on this beautiful farm. I mean, how many acres do you live on?
40.
Wow,
That's
that's
amazing.
incredible. So
Yeah.
where is the closest, like how long does it take to get to the closest Starbucks?
Oh, for me, because I'm in the country, so
Mhm.
it will be about 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, okay. Still not
Yeah.
terrible. 40
Not,
acres. Wow.
yeah, you need it for all the stock, all the
Yeah.
livestock. So, yeah,
Oh, so you're a
especially
farm
when it,
girl.
yeah, well, yeah. Absolutely. I just love animals and especially the cow. It's always been my absolute favorite. I just love their faces. Even though they look like they want to kill you,
Oh yeah. Is that what
but
brought you?
they just
Go ahead.
but they're just beautiful. Yeah.
Is that what brought you to the Local Live universe? Because you love cows.
Yeah, I love cows. Absolutely. It's like, look at that face. Look at that beautiful big
Oh
nose.
yeah.
Oh.
Beautiful. And your grandfather owned a cow farm, you said?
It was my uncle, yeah, my
Uncle.
uncle, he had a massive dairy farm, yeah, so he had a massive herd, and they work very, very hard, the farmers here in New Zealand. I'm just speaking about New Zealand, I'm sure it's
Mhm.
everywhere around the world. They get up early, early in the morning, much like now, 3 a.m. to go out there on the quad bikes and rally the herd and they all start walking their long, long walk to the cow shed. And they're
Mhm.
actually very smart. They know exactly where to go.
That's
They
awesome.
know exactly what's happening. So yeah, love it.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Real
That's a
quick,
whole nother life.
Mr. Zephyrs became a cash cow. Thank you.
Oh wow,
We
wonderful.
appreciate you.
Well,
We do
welcome.
appreciate you guys.
So real quick. I'm gonna play a little video clip here.
In South Carolina, police today.
This is for Wings of Redemption in South Carolina. I'm gonna go ahead and share this with you guys, so that way you can follow along. I'm gonna bring it up here in chat so they can see it.
In South Carolina, police today
Kicking.
warned the community to lock their doors and windows after 40 monkeys. Yes, 40 monkeys escaped from a research facility. The primates broke loose last night from the Alpha Genesis facility in Yamasee, 60 miles away from Charleston. Police now work to track down the fugitive monkeys using traps and thermal imaging cameras. Police tell the community to call 911 if you see one of these monkeys.
So monkeys on the loose in South Carolina.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh yeah, that is beautiful.
I
So
mean,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, could you imagine just driving down the interstate and seeing? I mean, there's been multiple times where things have been set loose, like even tigers and stuff like that, and just coming across one day, just driving your car and a monkey jumps out in front. Like, what do you do? Try and save
Oh
it?
yeah,
You save yourself, like in what was that movie with the board game and
Jumanji.
yes,
Jumanji,
Yeah.
Jumanji, and that was an iconic scene. So
Oh yeah.
the cheeky monkeys,
Video
cheeky monkeys.
video games with the cash cow. Thank you, sir. Beautiful.
what?
That is
Video
amazing.
games.
So apparently they finally caught the last 4 of the 43 escaped monkeys.
Okay.
The real question is, was one of those named Harambe from Wings? Because he has his little monkey thing that he does. So, but here's the other question though. Hold on, Mr. Bosco with the 1999. Let Wings out there to catch them, help catch them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. So here's the real question though. We know Wings and Tina and Kid Behind the Cameras in South Carolina. Do you think any of them were hiding amongst them in the cow pastures that they live in?
Oh,
Oh, I'm sure Tina would have taken care of it if she
she
had
would.
seen a monkey in her backyard.
She seems
yeah.
like a lover of animals.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna
yeah.
say, good thing they weren't mistaken for them.
Yeah, I know, right?
No,
Oh,
I'm kidding.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, that is
So
good.
let's check this out.
Uh,
Mr. AP. Man says he was behind some of the viral Google eyes art in Oregon. So I guess there was some instances. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys so you can see it. Oop, get back to it. Nope, wrong one. Good job, Ken. Too many tabs open.
you're killing it, Ken. Don't worry.
Nah, you're
Yeah.
good. They said I'm a little low. Do I sound good to you guys? Chat, let me know. W's or L's in the chat if I'm too low.
You sound good to me, but I've realized that doesn't equate to
Oh, yeah, no,
stream
you're good.
time.
All right, so anyways, we'll go and continue. So a man says he was behind some of the viral googly eyes on public art in Oregon. So I don't know if you ladies can see this. Imagine just walking
Yep.
up and you've seen a pair of eyes on this little ball right here.
Oh my gosh, as a kid, that'd be adorable.
That's hilarious. A resident of the Central Oregon city of Bend said he was the person behind some of the googly eyes that appeared on sculptures around the city in recent months and sparked a viral sensation covered by news outlets. Jeff Keith, founder of the Bend-based nonprofit Guardian Group that works to combat human trafficking, that's beautiful. That's a very admirable cause, said Friday that he used duct tape to attach googly eyes to 2 sculptures. He said he has carried out similar pranks on the Bend sculptures before, such as adorning them with hula skirts and lays. And then they serve as a respite from the emotional toll of his work. I don't know if y'all remember, like, back in, the day, people would, like, do the whole joke, you want to get laid, and they do the little, like, Hawaiian flower shit. I thought that was the corniest shit ever.
Yeah.
Fucking annoyed me. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Hear that shit. Sorry.
Oh. I'm sorry. You know what I thought that we could also discuss that because it was people seemed interested in the voice chat this morning was the Tiffany Henyard
Yeah, let's do that.
mayor that took full advantage of
I'm going to let you, Miss
sorry.
Hayes, I'm going to let you cover that one.
Okay.
I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to definitely stream
Streaming.
it so you ladies can see it. And then we're going to pull this up for the chat.
Is it linked in the docket?
No, it's something I had to search really quick. But
Okay, sir. If you want to maybe put that in the docket really quick, or
yeah, I got you. I can do that really quick. I'm going to put it in the Daily Espresso at the
okay,
very
sounds
bottom.
good. Perfect.
There you go. Beautiful.
Gotcha.
Let me know when you have it, ma'am. That way we can
I
continue.
got it. Yep, I got it up. Oh,
Beautiful.
Okay.
Miss Wonder Woman, are you able to see it?
No.
it's on a Google screen right now.
Okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
it seems like I don't know what it looks like on the stream.
Yeah, no, I did share screen and I did the and I shared it for you. Let me do it one
Oh.
more time.
There we
Okay, watch stream. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, it's an ad. All right, I'm going to pause this, get it going. All right, Miss Taste. Do you want to watch the video first, or do you want to?
The video. Let's watch the video. And
Okay.
go from there.
Well,
Sounds good.
Thornton Township government devolved
Wonder Woman, you can hear that?
Absolutely.
Volume up.
Thank
to a
you.
new low
Just
after
wanna
a
make sure.
fight breaks out during a meeting.
Can
Now,
you
it
turn the
appears
volume up
that
a little
fists
bit?
began to fly after supporters of Township Supervisor Tiffany Hinyard confronted a critic of hers who had called her an expletive.
Bruh.
The chaos erupted during last night's meeting when, during the public comment portion, activist Jedediah Brown called Hinyard an expletive. And when he appeared to walk toward her, her supporters, including Hinyard's boyfriend, confronted him. The result, an all-out brawl. To the surprise of some, Hinyard herself joined the melee.
It was one thing when the guys were fighting, but when she jumped in it, I was just taken aback. I was floored.
Police were called and Brown was removed by security before the fight.
I'm sorry. Did y'all see that dude carry that little ass man out there, bro?
I was just
like a
taken
baby.
aback. I was
Oh,
floored.
let's rewind it.
Watch that.
Oh yeah.
Police were called and Brown was removed
I feel
by
like you could
security
do that. You're so
before the
big. You could just
Bro.
make that look like.
Oh, bro. Hold on.
We're gonna watch that
Hold
again.
on. What kind of man are you? You let another
Just-
grown ass man pick you up and walk you out of a
That's
fucking
funny.
room. Like, bro, how do you feel as a man at that point? Like, I can't. I fucking can't. I'm sorry. Let me
Can't.
can't. Let me continue, ladies. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That
the
just
fight broke out, township trustees were able to address important issues. They finally approved the township's tax levy ordinance and insurance, ending the shutdown. Now, the board also voted to put on paid leave two of Hinyard's associates, one of them being her boyfriend. They also voted to hire independent auditors to look into their work. This as part of all the ugliness that represented last night.
Yeah.
This
so
is
that
it got up
that
too
was,
fast from tying your shoes.
oh, sorry.
You're good. Pretty crazy. That
Hold on.
she was involved. Oh,
So they're saying the stream was saying it's lagging. Let me know if
Oh.
it's still lagging. Maybe it was the video. I just want to make sure that we're not lagging. As long as we're not lagging, I'm good. I apologize for the
I
video,
mean,
guys.
um,
All right, so continue, ma'am. I apologize.
it's okay. Nope. Seems okay. So she was involved in the scuffle, which was crazy, and this was. I think this only happened. I think this might have happened last night.
Let's see.
Wow.
Let's see what it says.
I think it said Tuesday night. Oh,
Yeah, so this story broke out this morning at 6:20. So
yeah. So that,
Tuesday
and I
night.
think
Yep.
sorry, her boyfriend also got involved, and so this is the woman who let me try and give you an outlet an over detailed of what it is that she did. She embedded herself in the community by attending board meetings, speaking with residents, and seeking answers to their most pressing questions. The residents of the small suburb town of Chicago have expressed grave concerns over how their tax dollars are being spent, with many accusing Henyard of withholding that information from the public. I do know a few of the things that she did. I think that she she had something where she got her mother's driveway repaved by a friend of hers and spent
Yeah, so
a lot of
basically,
money.
yeah, she was using the city money in order to do personal things, like you were saying. She got her mother's driveway redone with taxpayers' money. No sound. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, they're using taxpayers' money to basically get a lot of things done. She was trying to like pay people off for like events. She was paying people off for like leasing on cars and all that. So that way, she didn't have to spend her own money on it, right? So that's just kind of one thing that happened there. But
Yeah,
yeah, she's a piece of work, let me tell you.
yeah, and it seems like a lot of people, even in our community, are think that this, and it, understandably so, is batshit, crazy, and I think she actually had something to do with either another state or another county in which she was doing similar things. So it's just some people in these positions. It's like you have no idea who you're voting into. Who
Yeah.
you're voting
And
these people and
ab-
what they're gonna
abusing their power.
Yes, ma'am.
exactly.
Is abusing their power. Yeah.
Do y'all have
Goodness gracious.
do y'all have any crazy politicians in New Zealand like this, ma'am?
Well, no, because everything's kind of they have to prove their spending, and if any spending is out of the questionable, then yeah. Actually there was something like it. I think it was to do with there was a politician who was spending money on things that weren't appropriate, like taking the wife out on trips, and it was all those
Holiday.
things were getting questioned, and then they made that showed that visibility. It came out on the news, and people were very angry about it. But no, other than that, no,
I got you.
they're pretty good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm sorry, Ken. In the voice chat this morning, Rastov from Local Aussie said that in Australia, it's mandatory to vote or you'll get fined. Is it that way in New Zealand too? Do you need to vote once you're 18?
Yes,
Yeah.
you need to vote. Yes, absolutely. 18. Yes, absolutely.
And if you don't, you'll get fined.
If you get caught, I guess.
Yeah, if you
Yes.
get caught. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I guess that they didn't talk about it much, but I found that to be very interesting. I mean, imagine in this country, in the United States, if everyone was, forced to vote. I mean, what would at that point, you know, it would be quite interesting because I think there's a lot of people out there that choose not to vote when it comes down to elections and stuff like that. So I
Wow.
think that would change. Yeah, it's a lot of people. I mean, some people never vote. Some people never register to vote.
Sad.
So
Well, can you imagine? Can you imagine if they did?
exactly.
What way it would go? But yeah, that's interesting, though. Yeah, no, there's always that's why there's always people who need to go through the books and find these things, don't they? Of people who are abusing power and hold them and question them about it. So yeah, I get it. Everyone works hard. They're paying their taxes, and their money needs to go towards something to either, I'm not sure in the US, fixing roads, hospitals, education. So absolutely need to track that money and make sure it's being spent on the right things.
Yeah.
Let me
Very
say,
good point.
Boma in the chat had a pretty quick, good question. Wonder Woman, are you enjoying the American news?
I am. Absolutely. Great question. I am. Absolutely.
That's good. So I wanted to
My,
ask you
my favorite one at the moment's been the monkeys.
the monkeys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were here earlier. So we were talking about the big bald eagle. They finally, two of them finally found mates. I don't know if you heard about that. So
I did.
I think Katie, you said they had what, 4 eggs now?
They have 3 eggs. They
3
just
eggs.
they laid their 3rd egg. Usually they only have 1 to 2, but they had 3 and it laid last night. So I think I gotta look it up exactly and see how long it takes for once the eggs are laid, how long it is until they're supposed
hatch.
to hatch. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. Miss Wonder Woman, you appear to be an animal lover, so it's wholesome news. The last couple days has been crazy in the LCU, so we need a little bit of wholesome news just to kind of lift spirits and show people that sometimes drama isn't always a thing.
That's right. That's
Definitely.
right.
So let me ask you real quick while Miss Katie's looking that up. Do y'all have the mandatory military thing at all?
No.
No? Okay.
When you get to when you get to 18, no, you're not forced to join the military. It's they whoever when they turn 18, it's their decision whether they want to or not. So they
Yeah.
can either go into the Navy or the Army
Yeah.
or so they just register for
So
that.
it's the
Yeah.
same here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Kane's Corner became a cash cow. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that.
It's
Thank
35 days.
you.
So we'll see in about a month. Hopefully the last hatch that they laid, none of them hatched, and it was heartbreaking. But you never
Oh.
know. Yeah, so we will see. 35
Can
days.
I ask a question,
Of course.
please?
Of course.
Is the bald eagle coming extinct in the US or
That's another good question. I think there definitely are protected species.
right?
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
Especially with the bald eagle being America's bird, right? We got to
Yeah, it
protect
is
the
our
symbol. Got to
national
protect
Yeah.
the symbol.
It's like that here in New Zealand. So the kiwi is our national symbol. So yeah, it's
kiwi?
very protected. The kiwi,
fruit.
yes.
The fruit?
No, it's the bird, the flightless bird.
I thought it was the fruit.
Yes. I think
I'm
it's
sorry.
like
I didn't
a
mean to laugh. I
very
I
cute.
just kind
No,
of
I
threw
thought
it
it was
off.
the fruit too. I thought it was the fruit.
The kiwi bird.
It's not endangered. It's been removed from the endangered status. So luckily they're not endangered. But still,
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
with all of the environmental changes, that could change very quickly.
100%.
Well, we'll look forward to an update on these eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. So, in other news, on the YouTube surface, there's a channel called the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's a family channel with 13 million subscribers. And basically, it's a father who does camping and survival things, and he involves his 3 sons while he makes these videos. The channel has been around since 2015, and they've been making consistent videos for the past 6 or so years. This means you have been able to watch these boys literally grow up throughout their entire YouTube career. Like a lot of times, kind of like the Paul brothers, right? You're able to see the Paul brothers grow up, become men, and do what they did. Controversial if you think it is or not. You still kind of watch them grow up on YouTube, right? So comments in their videos are purposely not allowed because basically of children being in the videos, and it prevents bad and wrong behavior in the comment section because unfortunately there are some fucked up people in the world.
Yes.
Luke the father recently made his oldest son Tom a YouTube channel, and they put their first video on there of Tom going out alone for the first time camping without his father. The channel is called Outdoor Tom, and this is his YouTube video right here. So this is his first time. As you can see, he's definitely an outdoorsman. His father taught him well. He loves the outdoor adventures, fishing, gaming, traveling, riding ATVs, and so much more. So I guess the question is, a lot of times, you have like family content of families. You had the family like a couple years ago that had the 8 kids get all like messed up in law enforcement because she was like torturing them and like not feeding them and all that. And one of them actually got out into a neighbor's house. The question is, I guess, this type of family content, do you think it's okay?
I'm gonna leave Wonder Woman for this.
Yeah, either one of you. Yeah, do you think it's okay, I guess, for outdoor surviving, right? So, I mean, you can I'll pull it up one more time just so you guys can see.
I don't think the chat can see.
Oh no, I'm just reading what I brought up.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was reading along too, but in case the chat wanted to see their channel, I'm sure they've heard of it. It's
So yeah, I brought it up on screen because whenever I bring it up on screen, they see what I see on screen, so they can see
Maybe
it.
I missed it. Maybe I missed it.
I apologize. Yeah, no, you're good. So
No,
yeah.
don't apologize.
So anyways, yeah, so you can look at this boy. Yeah, I mean, if I had to guess, he's probably maybe 11, 12 years old.
I think he just turned 12, and and then he goes 12-year-old alone in Alaska, backcountry solo winter camping.
Yep.
So,
he's 12?
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no.
So
Not and he's going out on his own?
yes.
For the
Un
first time. Well, okay, so
Well, yeah.
his dad was nearby. He had a walkie-talkie. So he was able to, he at one point he couldn't get his fire started and he was like, "Dad, I could use your help." Um which was, which was sweet. I don't think he was like actually in any danger whatsoever. But it makes you wonder, like, you're putting your children out there on the internet, yes, in a positive way, but gosh, I mean, there's so many weird
Mm,
and terrible
Yeah.
people out there. I mean, it's just a question, he in a way he's setting up his son's future, by building him. I mean, the channel itself already has, something like over 600,000 subscribers, but I don't know.
how
Also, it's also a thing of like, is this what the kid wants to do, or is this more of what the
mm,
father wants him to do?
Yeah.
good
So,
questions.
Yeah, so I mean, when it comes to the outdoors, like, like my uncle, he taught me a lot about like hunting, fishing when I was younger and all that. When I was 7 years old, he taught me how to skin a deer. Because
wow.
he's outdoorsman, like he loves the mountains, loves the woods, and he owns 50 acres on a mountain with my other uncle, and like they go hunting and all that. They're brothers, they grew up right together doing all this. So
Mhm.
and neither of them have any children. So my uncle, the one uncle, he kind of took me in like as his son and just kind of taught me a lot because never mind. So, anyways, I don't know if he'd really like cut me loose at the age of 12, right?
Mhm.
No.
Because that is a little young in my opinion to kind of be alone out in the woods. And I know that there's like walkie talkies and all that, but like let's just say, God forbid, there's like an animal attack or
Yeah,
something, right? So,
absolutely.
thankfully, knock on wood, nothing happened and nothing does
Yeah.
happen, because
Mm,
that is wholesome content,
Mhm.
and I think one of those things is, at some point men got to grow up, or boys got to grow up to be men. He's about to be 13 years old. He's starting to come into himself, learn who he is as a person, learn his identity. And,
Mhm.
sometimes you just got to be put in some situations, learn what your identity is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
And
think it
I'm
I think it's lovely that a father and son are doing those things together, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? Spending those special times and moments together. I think that's another thing that's important for fathers and sons and mothers and daughters, just, spend those times together.
Yeah.
But I agree with you, Ken, it's a bit too young
Mhm.
because you've got to think of a child's brain is not fully developed until adulthood, right?
Mhm.
So when they're coming into situations that are very dangerous, their critical thinking is not, uh, it's just not there, is it?
Oh, yeah.
So it's a bit too young. Their survival instincts wouldn't be there as if you were older. Yeah,
So it's
that's my take on it.
So it's safe to say if you had a son 12 years old and your husband wanted to take him out, you say no, fuck you, get out of here.
I'd say no if I wouldn't let my son go and do it on his own, but if his father wants to go with him and out into the wilderness, as long as his father was with him, I would support that
Yeah.
because I think it's great bonding time
Hmm.
with your child, and they can learn those survival skills and together. I think there's nothing wrong with that
Hmm.
as long as the child is supervised by an adult.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Miss
yeah.
Hayes, same question to you. If you had a little
Yeah.
boy like that, would you be okay with it?
Uh, uh, I mean, it depends on the circumstances. I would agree with Wonder Woman in the sense of, if they wanted to do it together. Absolutely, that's a great bonding experience.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But a part of me is wondering why it has to be monetized, why it has to be filmed, like,
Yeah.
Mm,
there's a reason for all of it, it's, and yes, it's nice and it's homey and it's it's cool because it's survival and stuff like that, but what's the difference between this and a regular family channel that is the typical obvious exploiting their kids, so it's a very much softer way of in a way, in my opinion, still exploiting, your children, because does the kid really want to be out in the wilderness, sleeping in the cold, by himself, or is dad saying, "Hey, this is good for your future,
Yeah,
son, try
Yeah.
do it." It's like, does he really? You can tell in the video he just doesn't really, so it's like you realize, you wonder like what it's like when the camera's off. You know
Definitely.
what I mean? So,
like that's a
um,
great way of putting it. Like I wouldn't like if you had a child that wasn't into the wilderness things. I would never force a child that's not into that to go out into the woods and become a man that way. If they
mhm.
if it doesn't pique their interest, I don't think it would be they don't enjoy it. So
No.
only I
Yeah.
think you know what I mean. Only if a father and son have that interest there, they can learn those things together and bond. But yeah, I wouldn't put a child into a situation that they don't enjoy because they
Definitely.
just wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, I guess like so my the older uncle, he's also my godfather. Right, he baptized me. I'm Greek. We're Greek Orthodox. He baptized me. My other
Mhm.
uncle was like my older brother growing up. We kind of had that relationship. But the way my godfather did it was as he would show me to do stuff, I would do it, and then he'd say, "Pretend I'm not here. Think what you would want to do, and then do it." You're right. If it's a last ditch effort, you have a question, ask me. But I want you to do this. I want to see you do it, and you pretend I'm not here. He's like, "Don't look at me. Don't ask me no questions. Just do it." And I kind of used that like when I was in the army, and I would train, the soldiers in my squad. That's how I would do it. I'd say, "Act like I'm not here. Let me watch you do it." And if there's like a major safety concern or something, I would stop them and say, "Hey, hold on. Remember this, this, and this." So I think that's kind of the better way to do it. Excuse me. And if you wanted to have like the father and son camping, that's kind of what I would do. Like I'd probably
Mhm.
have like a tent next to them, and they'd have a
Yeah.
tent. They're on their own. I'm say, "All right, son, act like I'm not here. What would you do?" And then I would just
Mm.
watch them do it. And then if it's a major safety concern, obviously I'd step in. Right. So
Yeah, absolutely. And it's an interesting watch, if you guys do wanna watch it, I think it's interesting. They have a huge following. You can see what you can watch it and then maybe come back and let us know, like, next show what you guys actually think about it, because it's quite interesting if you actually watch it. But I thought that would be an interesting thing to
Yeah.
chat about
oh,
because,
100%.
it's
Yeah, it'd be
another
cool.
wholesome thing, but, but I really want, I really wonder. And then he's got to do the filming. He's got to film himself. He got to set everything up. I mean, it's a lot for a 12-year-old. Like I'm just over here. Like what would we be saying if it was like staying overnight in a Target like for 24 hours? Like the typical like super obvious exploitative stuff. But like, time will tell, so he
100%.
could be a millionaire by the time he's 18 because of these videos, but we'll see.
Oh, yeah. All right, ladies, we're going to move on into sports because there's a lot of sports news
Yes.
going on, right? So
Mhm.
obviously, before we talk about football, because that's going to be the biggest thing on everybody,
Mhm.
baseball, the spring training officially starts on February the 20th. For all of you MLB fans out there, it's going to open up with the LA Dodgers hosting the Chicago Cubs in Glendale, Arizona, to open the Cactus League season. On Friday, February 21st, the Yankees will host the Tampa Bay Rays in Tampa, Florida, to open the Grapefruit League season before a full slate of games, including all 30 teams, are featured on both the 22nd and the 23rd. So baseball is the American sport, right? The America's pastime. You go with your fucking peanuts. You go with your fucking Coca-Cola. You go with your
Oh,
fucking Budweiser, Bud Light, whatever Bud
Your
choice you have.
$8, yeah,
Exactly,
8,
right?
actually, I'm sorry, like $12.
The
wow.
the big fucking glass or whatever the fuck. So I guess for me, I played baseball growing up. I think every kid does at some point in their life, at least in America, right? Not every kid,
Mhm.
but majority, because it's just one of
Mhm.
those things. I never really went into a baseball. wasn't really a baseball fan. I learned it really wasn't for me. I ended up being a basketball fan. I love
Mm.
basketball. Go Lakers. That's my team.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Makes sense with your height.
Oh yeah, 6'5". Yeah, I played
Yeah.
power forward. That was the position I
Nice.
played. So, what about sports for
Wow.
you ladies? What kind of sports were y'all into?
I was into everything. In New Zealand, we did it's softball here. Softball, have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, of
Softball, yeah, would
course.
be
Oh yeah.
baseball.
Yeah.
Softball, netball, swimming, cross country, tennis, you name it. Volleyball, all of it. I'm very much a sports lover. So yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Katie,
Yeah,
what'd you play?
I loved sports. Sports was like my identity as a child. It was like the one thing I was good at. I was like in class, I was like, I'm doing it. I can't sit still. In friends, it's like, I don't know. I'm a weird person, but I'm like, when it came to sports, it was like I knew what I was doing. I played soccer, I played softball, I played basketball, and then I also played tennis. I actually played some tennis in college. So was quite athletic as a child. But so I've only recently, because of we'll get into football, but like I've said, I've only recently started really enjoying watching football. I know because of probably because of Taylor Swift a little bit, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked
but
about that on text.
yeah, but
Mhm.
but sports is great. It's a great it's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, I did gymnastics and dancing as well. So I did
Oh,
everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
very cool.
I th-
Yeah.
I think especially for like boys like growing up and all that, a lot of times they have I guess they're trying to figure out men and puberty and hormones and all that. It's good to
Yeah.
have sports to have a way to like release the energy and
Yeah.
release, all that stuff. It's about like
Mhm.
being a man and all that,
Mhm.
it's a good way for them to do it, I think.
Yeah.
So
For some, for some it's like for me it came naturally, but for some it's like the arts are they're
yeah.
like some people are just theater kids or
Yeah.
or into other things. Not everyone, but I think for me for it seems like for the three of us, sports were that thing that we really
That was beautiful.
gravitated to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of basketball, 3 days ago was the 5th anniversary of my favorite players passing away, Kobe Bryant. Him and
Oh,
his daughter Gianna. They
Pretty
passed away in
cool.
the helicopter crash. It was super sad.
goodness.
Right
Has
before
it been that
COVID.
has it been that
5
long?
years.
5
Yeah.
years.
5 years,
Yeah.
man. That's crazy.
But
Oh,
right before COVID
goodness.
hit.
Yep. And I have like 4 different Kobe jerseys, right? So I wore
Mm.
all 4 jerseys to work. Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Good
Good
morning.
Good
morning.
morning.
Yes, sir.
How you guys doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
We're
Doing
doing
well. How are you?
good.
Oh, nobody said good morning back. I was confused.
Oh,
Oh,
good morning.
sorry.
No, we
Sorry about
said
that. Yeah,
good
good morning. Good
morning.
I
morning.
think we're all nervous.
Ah, no.
Just a few issues. Lighting is a huge problem. Ken, you're in a room with too much lighting all around you.
Okay.
I only need your face lit up.
Got it.
I don't know if you can fix that on the fly. Probably not. Same thing with Wonder Woman. Any light on your face, on your beautiful face, not
Aw.
the walls. And then Miss Hayes, you're
Okay.
in workout clothes. What's
What?
is-
Oh, look at this dressy shirt. Okay, the leggings, yes, but this is a dressy shirt.
you got yoga pants on?
I know, but like this is a dressy shirt.
No, this is a morning show. Like, have you ever seen a
Okay.
morning show where the host comes out in yoga pants? Like, I don't think
No.
so. Go try again. Come back when you're dressed up for a morning show.
Okay. All right,
Okay?
I'll come
You can
back.
come right back. You can join live on air as soon as you're ready. Just let Ken know.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Keemstar, yeah, sorry. I will get the light sorted. Apologies.
Yeah, you guys probably can't make these changes on the fly right now, and that's
Yep.
totally fine. But in the future, let's get that fixed, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have fun. I'm
Keemstar,
drinking my coffee. I'm watching.
Keemstar, before you leave, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling better?
I feel better, but my voice is just absolutely gone.
Yeah.
But
You get
Wonder
some-
Woman, you are
Mhm.
dressed to the nine. It's like 3 a.m. over in. Look at you. See that's morning show attire. There you go. And Ken, you're looking sharp. See you guys.
Appreciate it, sir.
Bye.
Yeah, so yeah, I bought a light. I'm gonna have to get that figured out, and I'll probably end up going into VC and making sure the light's good and all that before the next show. But yeah, so 5 years of Kobe Bryant dying. That's crazy to me.
It's so, I tell you, the time flies. They always say
Oh, yeah.
that about when you get older, right? But it doesn't feel like 5 years, Ken. It feels like I only heard it a year ago. Goodness.
Yeah. Welcome back, Miss Hayes.
Welcome back.
Oh, she'll turn the camera on when she's ready. Yeah. So, like I said, I was saying before, I have 4 different Kobe Bryant jerseys, and that week I basically wore Kobe Bryant jerseys to work every day because, again, he was my favorite player. He's the reason why I love basketball. He's the reason why I love the Lakers. So I definitely had to represent, you know what I mean, for the Lakers and all that. Southwest Jeff, 99 cents. Appreciate you, sir. Or man, yeah, sir. Sorry. Yeah, it's crazy. So on to football. So we have the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Boogie, what up, sir? Good morning.
Good morning, Boogie.
Good morning, everybody. Are we having a relaxing, quiet morning?
Oh, it's beautiful. Keemstar
It's
came in
been
here
lovely.
and mixed it up a little bit, but nothing major.
That's good. What are we drinking for breakfast today? Are we having coffee?
We are. I'm having Wonder Woman's having a beautiful mocha this morning.
Yep.
What about you, Ken?
I'm having I'm empty now, which sucks. But I had Tim Hortons coffee, because Keem turned me on to that. That is some fucking amazing coffee.
It's good coffee. It's true.
That's what I've been drinking.
Krispy Kreme's got some excellent coffee if you go in. Actually, it's quite good. It's hard to resist a breakfast donut, though, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Or 2 or 3.
Oh, you look beautiful, Miss
Thank
Hayes.
you. I'm
Beautiful.
sorry.
Beautiful
Oh,
change.
this
That's
is
amazing.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Boogie, what are you drinking? What's your hot beverage?
Oh, in the mornings, I used to have a nice, tall, cold Mountain Dew, but I had to give that up, so I just stick with water in the mornings.
Oh,
Really?
you sure do, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, it is. It is what it is.
I usually drink 3 to 4 cups of coffee every day.
I wish I could tolerate coffee, but
Really?
Desi's a coffee nut.
Yeah.
She's a beverage goblin, honestly. Pink drinks in the evenings, coffee in the morning.
Yeah,
That's who she is.
I think for a lot of women, it's more about not so much the food we eat, but the beverages we intake.
Yes.
Because
You
for
know-
me, it's all about having the drink that I want and need.
You know, Desi's not the only beverage goblin I live with either, for the record. My roommate, the mystical Chad, he consumes 90% of his calories through liquid. It's fascinating. He will get a 40-ounce mug and he will fill it to the brim with coffee and cream. You've never seen anything like it. And he will go through that in an hour and then refill it. It's incredible what that man can do.
What's up, boss?
Holy shit. I see a gentleman and 2 ladies. What do you know? What do you fucking know?
Sorry about
It's
that.
beautiful. This is beautiful.
Stay on that vibe, Miss Hayes. No more
All
yoga
right.
pants. This isn't
Okay.
fucking LolCow trailer trash. This is LolCow
Okay,
Cafe.
there's
God damn
Lululemon.
it.
Calm down.
Put some fucking class into this. God damn it.
Stop.
There it is.
All
Sorry,
right, okay.
Boogie.
Note
Well,
taken.
I'm going back to sleep for 5.5 hours because
Good.
I spent the entire night at the emergency vet hospital.
Oh,
I'm
how's your
sorry to hear that.
doggy?
Oh no.
How's your doggy?
Surprisingly well. When it happened, I mean, he was bleeding like you would not imagine.
Ooh.
And
Oh my God.
his eye just filled up with blood. It was just pouring down the side of his face. I have a shirt that's covered in blood. In fact, I still have some of his blood on my hand I'm looking at right now. I didn't even wash my hands last night when we got home. But he's winking a lot. But we went ahead and did the pressure test on his eye. They went ahead and did the dye test on his eye. It's just an ulcer that she said could heal in as little as 3 to 5 days. He's a little older, so it might take longer. And she's like, there's a possibility the pressure change might pop it, but it's pretty unlikely. So just keep an eye on it, stay with him. He's going to be okay.
Beautiful.
Oh
Yep.
my
that's
Yeah,
really
we're
good.
gonna.
Thoughts and prayers
Okay,
to
do
the
you
dog,
know?
Boogie.
I
Yeah.
will show you. Hold on. Look who's in jail
Oh,
until
Oh,
Sammy heals.
the,
No.
baby.
Yeah. I'm
is it?
so sorry, Leo. And like he's got a nice jail cell. He'll be okay. We've
Yeah,
let him out
no.
several times. But the treat that they fought over, look at this. I put 3 of them in there for him. There you go. You wanted it so bad that you attacked your brother. Eat
Oh
up,
my
you
Oh,
little
gosh.
bitch.
Oh my gosh. I love your
oh.
pill bottles right there.
Oh yeah,
Boogie.
yeah. I am a very, very, very sick boy. So
No,
I
I
feel
have 2. I only have 2. I think the max is 2 pill bottles, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, Boogie, did you ever talk to your doctor about what I sent you?
I forgot what it is.
The sleeping stuff.
Oh no, I have not yet.
Okay.
I actually just saw my doctor. I forgot to ask him about it.
Oh no, that's fine. I think it'll help you, dude. I really do.
I hope
Boogie,
you're right. Yeah.
Boogie, before you go,
Mhm.
seeing as though we're on the news, and it's LolCow Universe, are we able to get an update on Tina and how's Tina?
Yeah,
Yes.
how's Tina?
So Tina texted me last night, and I believe she's also posted on her Boss Up page or wherever community notes. She was severely dehydrated. And so they've kept her overnight to pump her full of fluids to try to get her in a position where she can hopefully come home today. But you never know with these types of things. It all just depends on how she responds to the treatment. But yeah, I'm hoping it's nothing too dangerous because woman has a lot of comorbidities. So I hope she's careful. I hope she
Yeah.
does what the doctor says.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Definitely.
Boogie. Thank you for
We
the
appreciate
update.
y'all.
Yes,
You
thank you,
guys have a great
Boogie.
morning.
You too,
You
buddy.
Thank
too.
you.
Before we continue, Bruggs with the Australian 10, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. And
Thank
we have
you.
Thal, Mr. Nate coming in with the band world. We appreciate you, my man Nate. And then 20 gifted membership. Thank you so much, sir. You are amazing. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go.
Hopefully they
Wait,
work.
so Boogie's one dog attacked his other dog? And
Yeah.
they had to go to the hospital last night?
Yeah, it sounds
Oh,
like they were fighting over food, so they had
yeah,
some
a
treats.
treat. And then
Yeah.
Tina went to the hospital last night?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, I missed all of this. Oh my
It's
gosh.
So,
yeah, but
go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, you go, Ken.
Gift and memberships is not working, Mr. Thal. So we appreciate the gesture. It's amazing. We are officially broken like Tech Talk.
Oh,
Oh no.
But what I will say is, I'm not going to stop working because of gifted memberships. I will be
Absolutely
here
not.
as long as Keem wants me to be. We'll be here. We're going to work. We're going to make it happen. So,
all
one
right.
of my buttons is undone. Sorry, ladies. I apologize.
Oh, you're
It's
okay.
okay. It's
Oh my
okay.
gosh. I like worry about like my dogs ever because one of them gets really aggressive about food.
Yeah.
And that's
Mm.
like I mean to hear that is like one of a dog owner's worst nightmare, you know?
Oh, yeah. Like
So that's
for me, I have 2 cats and a dog. Well, I had 1 cat, and then my wife had a dog and a cat. So we kind of just
Mhm.
all came together like a happy
Yep,
family.
of
But yeah,
course.
no, my cat Fancy. I posted pictures of her in the Discord. Yeah, she's 15 years old. She's my tripod. Yeah, she had cancer in one of her paws. So I think she was like like 9 or 10 at the time. And no, I'm sorry, she's 7 years old at the time. And they basically said we can put her through chemo, we can do all that medicine and all that, but she's gonna hate it. She's gonna be sick. She's gonna be throwing up.
Mm.
She's just gonna hate life.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's gonna be very expensive, or we can amputate her leg because they
Oh,
did an X-ray or whatever, and the cancer was confined to just her paw. It wasn't spreading. So
Wow.
they said we can amputate her leg. This is going to be a 99% success because the cancer's not going anywhere else. And what's going to happen is she's going to wake up. She's going to figure out she doesn't have one leg. She only has 3, and she's going to figure it out.
Figure it out.
They're like,
Exactly.
animals don't think like humans do. They just wake up, see a change, and they adapt. So
Mhm.
yeah.
we ended up going that route. and she's done very well with it.
Oh.
Real quick, ladies, Mr. Nate with the 20. Ken, Kate, and Wonder Woman got me over here, willing to lose a kingdom to them. Sigh. It means I'd be willing. It means I'd be willing to marry you. Thank you.
Oh,
Do you mean all of us, Nate? That's the real question, sir.
Oh,
you know.
Nate.
Who are you marrying, Nate? Nah,
Is
just
it
kidding.
Saul? You
Yeah,
mean
Thal.
Saul?
Yeah,
Oh.
he was going to be the prosecutor on Lolcow Court. But
Oh,
that's
okay, gotcha,
Yeah.
that's
gotcha,
another
gotcha,
story.
gotcha.
Hi, Nate.
Oh,
Yeah, Nate's a
sorry.
good guy. He's a real good guy. But no, anyway. So yeah, she adapted well. She's doing her
Oh,
thing.
little tripod.
Yep. We've had to make some adjustments on litter box and all. 'Cause I have to, and then
Oh.
food. I got to keep her lean, right? Because she can't gain
Yes,
too
Yeah.
much weight.
absolutely.
So, anyways, that's enough of that. Do y'all have any animal stories before we continue?
I have a beautiful rescue dog. I saw your dog as well yesterday.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Nala.
yeah.
Yes. Is it a girl? A girl or a boy
Yeah,
dog?
Nala is. Yeah, she's a girl.
And what about as a Cocker
Mhm.
Spaniel?
Yeah, that's a Cavalier I have a Cocker Spaniel
Okay.
and I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. They're both boys, Junior
Oh,
and
both boys.
Huckleberry.
Oh, those are
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got a dog. She's a rescue, and her name's Amber Lee, and she's 3. And I've got a 9-year-old British short hair cat, yeah, called
Oh.
Pennykins. Yeah,
That's
Aw.
beautiful.
Yeah,
yeah, they're your fur babies are everything, right? You love your fur
everything.
babies,
And
and I'm
you
sure, all our listeners out there watching, I'm sure they've all got many, many fur baby pets, so we
Yep.
love
Yeah.
them.
Pets are
And you have
amazing.
an actual child, right, Wonder Woman?
Yes, I
Yeah,
have an
so
18-year-old son.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, my
And
gosh.
don't forget all the farm animals as well.
Yes,
So, but
you
I
you
just
are you
Big
have
happy
all of
family.
the fullest life, yeah.
big happy family.
I have a funny quick story I can tell about my cat because I also have a cat. So when I got her, she was a barn cat, a kitten. So I got her when she was like really young. I mean, I couldn't tell what her gender was. So I really wanted a boy. But for some reason, all the research that I did, it seemed like she was a girl. So I went to go get her spayed, and they told me she was a boy. But at that point, I had already named her and referred to her. So at this point, she's transgender. So I have a transgender cat who identifies as female but is biologically a male. So that's just a funny
Oh,
little
Interesting.
tidbit of info.
sorry.
Real quick, Mr. Thal with the other 20. We appreciate you, sir. Ken,
Thank you.
Ken, you got that voice. It's like, how do you not want to wake up to that every morning? And then last but not
Oh,
least, did you hear Christy Nome got appointed as Secretary of Homeland Security? He must be proud his people are finally represented. Shout out the Nome family. We appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Shout out.
shout out.
So back to football. That's going to be the big
Yeah.
topic. So evidently there was a controversial call in the Bills and Chiefs game. Facing 4th and inches with the 22-21 lead, the Bills put the ball in Josh Allen's hands, and he attempted a quarterback sneak off to the left side. The play was quickly wrapped up by the Chiefs, and the on-field call was a turnover on downs. Fans watching along with broadcast announcers all agree the quarterback made the yardage. So, did any of you guys watch that game?
I did watch
No.
the game. Yeah, I must have missed it. But it's not surprising. There's been a lot of controversial calls forever, but especially this season with the Chiefs. Mainly with Mahomes.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
I have not actually. I'm not a big football person. I
Oh,
apologize,
really?
but yeah, what you got there?
What I know, I think it's called when they like fall. I forget the exact terms. Maybe I'm gonna go to the chat, so maybe they can help me out here because but Mahomes has been like known to like instead of like running off the field off the sidelines to, instead of getting punched
Like
or
running out of
kicked.
bounds,
Yes.
without getting tackled. Yeah, okay.
Yes, exactly. He'll instead of doing that, he'll go and he'll like fall like intentionally and then like get touched and then get like a penalty. I don't know. It's been like a huge thing about these controversial calls, so it's not like the first time. So do they have is there a
Yeah,
clip of
there's an
this?
X video I'm gonna play. Let
Okay,
me
great.
share the screen with you ladies really quickly. Give me 1 second. Okay, you should have that. I'm gonna bring this over for the chat, and let's check it out.
I've ever fucking seen. First of all, this 3rd and 3 play. This spot is disgusting. Knees not down. That's a first down. So that spot off. That's a bad spot right there by I don't know, half the biggest hose.
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think
that is controversial. That
Mhm.
yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yeah, I don't know how they could not call that. So I watch the Super Bowl every year because I am a Patriot and I still do watch it. And we talked about it on test, right? I do bet on the game sometime purely on statistics, but I would have definitely called first down on that one. I don't get how that could even be a question.
Yeah, well, all I know is that there has been this whole season has just been questionable calls, especially for the Chiefs. It's like, something's going on. So, but we'll see. The Super Bowl will be the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles on sometime in February, the second or third.
The second Sunday, I believe, in
Second
February.
Sunday
I believe,
in February. And we shall see. And we shall see if there are any more controversial calls or not calls that will occur.
I'm thinking because of the public outrage of what happened here, there's going to be a fine-tooth comb ref in that game.
I hope so. It should be. That's how it should be. It's sad that because that, like you said, you put the Super Bowl. It is rare that people do not somehow put some type of money down on the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
And that means that a lot of the times it comes down to the ref's call. It really does.
Yeah.
Like they determine. So we'll see, because I'm sure it will deter or alter people's way if they do bet on the game. So
it's kind of like too with basketball. A lot of it is like fouls and the ref calling fouls in the game. A lot of times, especially like if it's a close game, you're getting late into the fourth quarter. What a lot of people do is try and draw fouls. So what some of them do, a lot of them they'll drive in there, try and dunk, try and lay up, or they'll big dudes. They'll post them up, so they're trying to drag them in there so they can get an easy dunk or something. Sometimes the refs are like, let them play because it's the playoffs. Sometimes the refs are like, no, I'm calling everything. So there's definitely issues on both sides with all sports, I'm sure, with soccer too, like the cards and all that. I don't know how they work, but it's definitely interesting around the playoff times. So Mr. Conor McGregor sending a warning to boxers looking to switch to the bare knuckle fighting championship. This is an up-and-coming thing. A lot of, because I think Jake Paul fought a bare knuckle boxer and he beat the dude like clear as day.
Yikes! Oh my gosh!
But it's one of those things where boxing, you have the gloves, and because it's an art to boxing, there's an art to it. UFC, they have much less padded gloves because it's about more hurting people. It just is what it is. Bare knuckle fighting, that is brutal. That stuff is brutal.
That's just a pure fight.
Wow.
Yeah, it's. Go ahead.
I wonder if you build calluses, get real thick, strong calluses over time with boxing.
Well, they have to, I'm sure, because because I know me, like, when I just work in the yard or work with tools, I get calluses here. You know what I mean? So I know obviously they have to doing that. So
yeah,
we're gonna watch a quick clip, Jake, of Conor McGregor confirming or sending a message to UFC fighters about trying to join, because evidently there's some UFC guys looking to join the bare knuckle wars.
Wow.
And of course I have an ad. Sorry guys, I apologize. Oh, Conor McGregor. Never mind. I apologize. Wrong clip. But anyways,
Yeah, I can't even see it for some reason. Do you see it, Wonder Woman?
yeah, no, don't
No.
worry about it. It was a,
It's
a
okay.
badly placed clip. I apologize. But yeah,
Okay.
so this is one of those things. I'm just going to read it real quick. Ahead of a truly sensational night of bare knuckle action, Conor McGregor spoke to DNZ Boxing about the possibility of more professional boxers joining the promotion and whether they could find success under the BKFC banner. So I guess a lot of them are debating on joining. I don't know how that's going to go because, again, we've seen boxers go to UFC, UFC come to boxing. You know, you got Jake Paul with the freaking, I guess, the what's it called? The influencer boxing, sorry. And
Yep.
the one time, well, outside of Mike Tyson, right? He fought a damn near 60-year-old man and beat him, right? And the one other time he fought someone remotely in his class, his age, he lost. That was to a Tommy Fury. So I don't know, man. It's weird how all that's going to work. Conor McGregor, I guess he's trying to get away from the UFC. He's going into more bare knuckle fighting. But yeah, that stuff, I don't want to show it on screen because that stuff is brutal and I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, imagine how. Sorry.
No, I would say Thal or Mr. Nate another 20. Honestly, due to the rules of bare knuckle boxing, if I had to fight professionally, I'd rather do bare knuckle boxing than UFC, boxing, WWE, or kickboxing. What would you guys choose? So for me, I'd honestly do UFC because I'm a grappler. I love just grabbing people, throwing them on the ground, and just, do what I need to do to them. So between everything, I'd probably do UFC. What about you, ladies? What would y'all do if you had to choose one?
I would probably try boxing. Definitely not bare knuckle. I mean, that's crazy. How could anyone want to do bare knuckle? Are you trying to die or like totally ruin your face? Like, I don't understand for what. Like how many times can you do that? You know what I mean? Just take bare knuckle to your face. But I would probably same with boxing. Kickboxing would be cool, I
I was
think.
going to
But
say kickboxing. I do that.
Yeah.
I've done that at the gym. Kickboxing's cool. I
that
really
sounds
enjoy
fun.
that.
Have
Yeah.
y'all?
Your stamina and endurance, is
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
gotta get that. Yeah.
Have y'all heard of Muay Thai?
I've heard of it. I
I've
don't know
heard
much
of it.
about it.
Yeah. So basically, it's about the elbows and the knees, right? That's kind of your main weapons in that. That's something I'd also be interested in, Muay Thai, because that's some deadly stuff, man. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've seen that movie, Bloodsport, with
Yes.
Jean-Claude Van
No.
Damme when they're in the ring
Yes.
and the guy with the ponytail. That's Muay Thai. What that dude is doing, that's Muay Thai.
Mm. What about Rambo Part 3? Is it Part 3 when he walks in and he's in Thailand? Have you seen Rambo
I
Part
have
3?
not. No, I have
I
not.
haven't
Oh,
either.
okay. Okay. That's all right.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. So, arts and entertainment. Good stuff here. Miss Hayes, you want to go over anything in arts and entertainment for us?
Sure, let's see.
I'll share the screen, Wonder Woman, so don't worry
Yep.
about
Let's go. Let's
Thank
see. TV Superman. What is Okay, we can go with the UK government is considering making people who use streaming services such as Disney Plus to pay the BBC license fee. So this just seems like another, way for people, the government, providers to take money from their users, when using streaming platforms as Netflix, Disney Plus. It is quite frustrating because I mean, yes, like you have to have your own Netflix anymore. I mean, you have to either they won't allow you if you have your parents and you live somewhere else, they've actually had it so that you can't use it anymore. And it's not just that they've increased the prices of these streaming services.
Oh yeah.
And they've removed things, so it's like you can't just get one. I mean, it's they've made it it seems like a monopoly where they can really charge whatever they want, especially because of the generations, like younger generations that don't need cable, like my
Yeah,
parents need cable, like especially if you watch sports, you need cable, right? Even if you're
definitely.
not
Mm.
old, you're a young person, you need cable. And then now they're adding it to the streaming services. I've seen them on Peacock that they advertise. I've seen them on Netflix. Like the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul was on Netflix. So like at this point they are running this game, and it's a matter of time until they continue to just raise and raise and raise their price. And you can't just get one. There's not just Netflix. It's really, I don't know much about this, but we can click on it and see what it has. So if we click, the UK government is
Oh
considering
no,
link.
it's just in ship with streaming services
Okay,
because
sure. Tell me about it.
when they first came out, the whole thing was get rid of cable. You only watch so many things, right?
Flag Wonder.
So why
Yeah.
not just? Oh, you're I don't know. Yeah, y'all are buffering for some reason.
You're
Sorry,
buffering a little bit.
I am.
Okay, you're good.
We got you. You're good.
That's weird. Sorry about that. So they're supposed to be cheaper than cable, right? And people were saying you only watch so many things. Why not just get the app for what you watch?
Yeah.
The issue is all those apps added together almost equal out to cable. They really do.
Mhm.
And they have the illegal ways of getting it, like the IPTVs. They also
Mhm.
have like the Kodi app on Fire Stick. That was the original one.
Yep.
And
Remember
then
that?
the Fire Stick also has like the Cinema app, the Flex Vision app, the Cyberflix app, where you can
Oh.
stream movies. And
Yep.
the way it works is you don't download the movie, you stream it almost like the old school, like Napster or like LimeWire when you download it and stream it. It's
Yep.
kind of like that without the download process. So
Oh.
if your internet speed isn't up to par, or if their server is bad, you're going to lag a lot. And
Mm.
it can kind of be almost
Unwatchable.
unwatchable. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what some people are like is, will you sacrifice quality in what you want to watch in exchange for saving a little bit of money?
Mhm.
That's really up to the person to decide.
Yeah.
For me, if I can watch something in like 720 and I ain't got to pay for it versus watching it in 4K and having to pay like $30 a month for like 5 or 6 different streaming services.
Plus ads.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it in like 720p or 1080p. I don't care.
I agree.
Just
I
I just want to
100%
watch it.
agree.
I just want to watch it, right?
And
So
real quick, they add up
oh
really
yeah.
quick,
Yeah, they do.
So yeah, I
And
mean, who cares about and half the time, let's be honest, half the time, who's fully paying 100% attention to what they're watching? Half the time of
no,
whatever I'm watching, I'm on my phone scrolling, participating in other things on my phone. Like I am not giving whatever I'm watching 100% of my time. So then in that sense alone, it's like,
Yeah.
why? Why?
just the fact that we brought this up, I'm sure all the listeners out there are probably thinking, "Oh yeah, I haven't watched that for a long time." So yeah,
Yeah.
go back and talk to your lovely spouses or whatever, and think, "Do we need this?
Is
No,
it worth
we
it?
don't."
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, and use that money that you save to come into the LCL or get a
Exactly. And
subscription.
get into our Discord because it's just a
Yes,
fun place to be.
Yep. If
it,
it, yeah,
it is.
if any of you guys, are not from the LCU already and you're new to us, right? I'm Ken. I'm a mod in the Discord. We got Miss Hayes here. We got Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is going to be on a show. We're going to figure that out. But if you guys want to, join the Discord, it's crazy in
Yeah.
there. Always popping off. All different time zones. People in there going crazy, going nuts. We're having to ban left and right because people are just, popping off on the rules and stuff. Nah, it's a good time. It really is a good time. You get to talk to Keemstar, Boogie, Wings, us. You get to talk to Becky, Miss
Tina.
Tina, and all that. Yep. It's Rastoff, Twiggy.
Yep.
You got Billy the Fridge in there. I can't do a baby Billy voice.
Xylee. No,
Xylee,
we don't have the voice changer like Wings does.
Yeah. But yeah, so just join up the $10 a month one, get in the Discord. Well, I definitely need to put a link to the Discord in the description. That's the one thing I
Yeah.
forgot. That's the one thing I
Here.
forgot.
Well, we could maybe
Oh,
we'll link it in chat.
we're lagging now. Interesting. Let me if I stop this. Yeah. I think it's because I was sharing the stream. I think that's why I was lag.
Okay.
My apologies, guys. My apologies.
We're still learning here.
But yeah, so it's a great time. So yeah, if you just want to like send me the link to the Discord, I can throw it in chat. I will add it to the description. I apologize. That is the one thing I forgot. But nah, it's going to be good. But
It's good. Let's think. How many? Let's think of the shows. So there's Local Live. There's Queens.
Mhm.
There's Rewind.
Yep.
There's the Mafia Milkers.
Yep.
Aussie.
Aussie.
Tech Talk.
Tech Talk.
And cafe.
And Cafe.
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 And more to come. And more
there's
to come.
definitely more to come. But I think, yeah, that's great. Oh
And
my
Test.
gosh.
We can't forget our girl Beans and
Test,
Test.
of course, Test.
Oh,
and
and Test. Of course.
Test is.
there's,
Go ahead. Sorry.
there's other one. Gaming. There's other ones we're missing.
Yeah, gaming local. Yeah, there's going to be an empire. There's going to be a damn
exactly.
empire,
That's what we're
and
saying.
it's all concentrated into one Discord as of now. But it's a lot going on
Mhm.
And maybe nudes. Can't forget.
on
You
YouTube.
never know in the Local University. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah,
Let's go and get
Local
that
nerd.
started, ladies. Let's get some news.
Yeah, right.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
Early in the morning for that.
Mhm.
No,
Oh my gosh.
but no. So going back to cable and streaming and all that, it's
Yeah.
just look at what you really watch. Look at
Mhm.
where you can save your money, and just kind of figure out what's best for you.
Yeah.
And obviously, there are other means to get things. If you want to do that, that's up to you. If you want to go down that rabbit hole, but TV is getting crazy, and YouTube is free. There's always something on YouTube to watch. There's
Exactly.
millions of videos out there, millions of hours of content.
No,
And
that's a great
hopefully we
point.
can add to your daily watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's such a great point. I mean, that is such a good point. I haven't even thought about. I pay for the premium, so I don't get the ads, and
Yeah.
that I don't doubt every month. I know is worth it because I am on YouTube out of all of the stuff the most. So that I know, like if I had to cut them out, that would be the one that I didn't cut out.
Definitely, yeah.
So
Because when you think about it, you're watching ads. I understand that it is a money thing for they need to
Yep.
get paid,
Mhm.
right? But
Yep.
you think about the time spent watching ads. Think about where you could put that time in your life.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I
So
mean? So
true.
it's like, it's
And
worth
that
spending the money.
And then there's also this part where you can no matter what video it is, you could like close the phone so that it's like, you press the button so it's dark and put it in your pocket and keep listening. That way
Yeah.
you're not like it's not open on your there's so many benefits of it. And in the fact that all of these videos are free, all it is ads is so true. It's like what the heck are these people doing? You know what I mean? Like just taking our money.
It's
And
crazy.
everything's on YouTube.
I know,
so.
I know when I work at night, and they're like Local Live and all that's on. I put my headphone in, put my phone in my pocket, and I'm just listening. It's
And
amazing.
that's why I have no problem giving money to Local because
definitely
they
not.
give us so much content
They really do.
on a
They do.
platform that is free to watch.
Yep.
So that's why I am so obsessed with this community because I think they are killing it putting out content for their viewers.
100%.
Regardless of what people are like, oh, it's bad content, it's scripted, blah blah blah. Okay, let's see any other content creators putting out as much content as they're giving us. So,
And I've always said there's a difference in scripted and organized
mhm.
because, I was at the camping trip.
Yeah.
I saw the organization
awesome.
that went through there. Yeah, God, it was amazing being there.
That
I'm
was
so
so
thankful I
cool.
was able to go and do it. It was awesome. Great experience. But
I bet.
I mean, there is no script, but there has to be a level of organization to have a show. You can't have they were streaming for like 4 and 5 hours a day. You
More
can't,
than that, yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't have that and not be organized in some form or fashion. And that's my take on
Absolutely.
it. So,
So
but,
many good memories from that
oh, yeah, it was
that
great.
trip.
Oh, yeah, it
And
really
you
was.
were there in person. I mean, that must have been iconic.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
so many things. I just think back to when they did the scene, when they role played, like
Oh, yeah.
the attack on
Oh,
each
yeah.
other. That was iconic. And then
beautiful.
because I was rewatching it not long ago because it came up on my recommended, and I was like, why not? And just the donos. L
Oh
L
yeah.
L L L, and then Boogie's just dying in
Keem's a
in the
fucking
tent.
genius. Keem is a fucking
So
genius.
so smart, and I think that's when I was like, they were doing members only stuff,
Yeah.
and I was like, I need to be part of that content. Like
Yes.
that content is worth the $5-10. And actually, I stayed at Band World for a long time.
Mhm.
I was in Band World, and then I finally, when I wanted to try out for Queens, I eventually was like, okay, I did the Discord, and what a difference it is from Band World to PayPig, because in PayPig you get the Discord it's invaluable. There's always someone in
Cash
there.
cash cow, isn't it? Cash cow?
Yeah, cash cow. You're talking the
Yeah,
$10
yes.
one.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yeah, cash
cash
cow.
cow.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
No, you're good.
And it's just it's so much fun. It's so much
Yep.
fun. So if you think you're getting so much content just being in Band World for the $5, and especially if you get gifted a membership, pay the extra $4 or $5 and
It's worth
get
it.
in the Discord at least for a month and see if
If you
it's
like
something
it.
you're interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. So we got
Entertainment.
I'm sorry.
We're still on entertainment.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we could do either the locale stories, or the keep on trucking, which is, I know, came up during the test. Whatever you're thinking, Ken, because
I
we got
say
about.
let's go ahead and close it out with the locale, because the LCU
Okay, yep.
stories, because there's a lot
Sounds
going
good.
on,
There is a
and
lot going on, especially with Boogie
especially with
coming.
Wonder Woman. You've been on many different
Yep.
shows. You have shown the sunny side and you have shown the evil side.
The
Right.
evil
I've seen both
Yes.
sides of Miss Wonder Woman. So just real quick, whatever you want to say, like where do you feel you're starting to fit in the locale universe? Where do you think you're fitting in right now?
Everywhere, but are you meaning as in
Like,
show-wise?
yeah. Let's say
or-
if there's one show you could be on and why,
Yeah.
where do you think you would want to be as a show?
Well, this one's really chill. They're all very different. This one
Yep.
is very chill, but the other, the Mafia Milkers is very interesting. Like,
Yeah.
it's that one there is for that show is for milking, isn't it? And
Yeah.
holding, and I like that fact on that show is that if you hear or see something, it'd be great to get in there and have a debate and
Yeah.
say, well, what did you mean by that? So yeah, I like this chill vibe, but I also like the other one where you hold people accountable and have that
Yeah.
debate and
Yeah.
that conflict.
No,
Yeah.
that definitely makes sense. And that's why I was saying we've seen both sides of you. So I didn't know what
Yeah.
side you'd rather be on as far as the show goes.
What-
So
Well, which side do you like better of me? The good, the angel, or this side, the devil? The angel and the devil.
I mean, I really like you. I really do. I think you're wonderful on both. So to hear you say you like this is great. I mean, I would love to have you here, but I'm glad that Ken asked this question, because it's like, what do you want? And no offense taken. If
Yeah,
if
honestly.
that's more your vibe, like they were your, and like I could never do that. I couldn't do it. It's the screaming. It's not too much, but you fit in there. Where would you happily be? Also, think time wise. Like if it's 4 p.m. airing here, it's probably like 9 or 10 a.m. your time. That's
Yeah.
much more
That's
reasonable.
okay. I love. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome hosts, and I'm enjoying
I
my
appreciate
time
that.
here with
Thank you.
you. Really, really are. But it's actually, even if I did this in the morning, this is a great start to the day, isn't
Yeah.
it? Nice,
Yep.
chilled, have a coffee, and then later on in the day, I can get into a scrap, and that's okay with me.
Yep. Yeah. So the whole
I
idea
love
was a
that.
show is like waking up with a chill environment, catching up on the news,
Yeah.
drinking coffee. That's the whole idea of this, right? So we're not trying to have the drama and the argument and all that. So that's why we try and be a little bit different than everybody else. But
Yeah.
I don't know if Mafia Milkers at 8 a.m. in the morning is going to be a great idea for some people, the yelling and screaming and all that. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. But
But
go ahead.
the time wise isn't a problem for me because I'm a morning person. I was so it would be 3 a.m. here. That's the time I got up for the show, but that's okay because I would always get up at 5 a.m. anyway.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's not a problem for me.
Got you.
You
That's
guys are
great to
awesome.
hear.
This is so chill. I'm really enjoying this show,
I'm
I appreciate that.
honestly.
very happy with how it went today. I
Oh
really
yeah,
am.
yeah. I know there was a
Yeah.
few hiccups, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm learning. I figured it out. I know what I need to do going forward. So
Yeah, I
I
got
did.
called out for my outfit, and that I got it figured out though. It could have been like, no, no, keep trying, you
And
know.
guys,
So
by the way, W's or L's in chat for my lighting. How do y'all think my
it
lighting
looks.
looks right
I was
now?
just gonna say, I think it looks better.
Am
I
I
think it
okay?
looks
Mine
better.
mine needs improvement, and I know that. So sorry, you
It's
all, but
hard.
No,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
What?
It's okay.
I
It's okay in the morning because I have a lot of natural light that comes in here.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
just at night. So yeah, we'll figure that out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%. We'll do it. We'll make it happen. Um.
Yeah.
So Glammy Lammy has been a hot topic, right?
yeah.
Glammy Lammy has. I'm not going to say crashed and burned, but she's doing one of these, right? She's high, she's
Mhm.
low, she's high, she's low. Um, as far as Local Nerds goes, me personally, Mono Band World, thank you, sir. We appreciate you. As far as nerds go, I think that's the best fit for her. I
Yeah.
really, truly do. Because you can see when Leppy and Pharaoh were in there with her, it was literally like a light switch. A light switch went, and she was grounded. She was having good conversation. They were talking about all that nerd stuff. She was nerding the hell out. And
Yeah.
I truly think that's the best home for her. I know.
And the conversation flowed, didn't it? There was no
Oh,
pause or
yeah.
stop. It
Oh,
just
yeah.
flowed.
Oh, yeah.
And that's yeah.
And I've talked to Leppy a little bit in the background, and you know he's excited. He's trying to do some stuff with his setup. He was asking me questions. I said you should call in to Tech Talk, and you know I'm like, no one's gonna bully you. No one's gonna talk crap. You know, I mean, obviously there's like nerd jokes, right? But no one's gonna like go in on you. You know what I mean? And I was like, if they make fun of you, bro, I'll go in there and make fun of them. Don't worry about it, right? Like just go in there and make your stuff. So video games, I'm hearing gift memberships aren't working when it's members only chat. Yeah, sorry Brandon, I didn't do that, but I love you, bro. So anyways, I think that is for Glammy Local Nerd, and you know I've said it a few shows, but I'm going to say this now on my show. Glammy Lammy replaced me on Rewind, right? And when she came on, I was nothing but positive. I said, Glammy, you're going to do great. I'm rooting for you. It's going to be awesome. You know, and I came from a show that wasn't even in the Local Live universe, right? And then Court happened. Court was an epic L that I took. It failed miserably.
Yeah.
And, you know, we had the hiccups. We made it, we tried to get through it and all that, and it just didn't work out. But the positive to that, Beans has a channel that she's going to murder in. Because Local Test will probably be the most entertaining show out of anybody.
Yeah.
Because it's people shooting their shot. And
Yeah.
if you go on YouTube and look at, you know, the X Factor, you look at American Idol, the people that are funny, the people that are just bombing, it's going to be hilarious to watch. And then obviously Keem will come in there and do Keem's thing. It's going to be hilarious. I'm sorry, it's going to be funny.
No, you're right.
And
Like
then,
last night,
go ahead, sorry.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Like last night, remember when they brought in some people at the end of Local Live, and they just were like, it was just like, you know, it was just like,
Oh yeah,
they are so unaware, and it's like this is their chance in front of like 7,000 people to go live, and it is funny. It's funny. It is American Idol like worst funny.
Yep.
Not gonna lie.
So Simon, aka Keem, is going to be in there, and he's going to let loose and let people have it if they suck, right? And then we got LolcowCafe. So 2 out of 1, you know, I think that's a W all day long. LolcowCafe is probably going to be more my speed. Yeah.
W's in the chat.
Yeah, there you go. Local Live, I try and be a very cool, calm, and collected person. My personality is very chill. You know what I mean? I try not to come out of character because with my voice, if I yell at somebody with my voice, it projects. And that's not the type of person I want to be, right? But unless I was a drill sergeant, then I would have had fun. But anyways, no, I think Glammy Lammy needs to be on Nerds. I think she needs to walk away from Mafia Milkers. I don't know how Keem is going to go with that. or what he thinks, but that was going to be her home, and that was going to be where she belonged, in my opinion. Ladies,
Well,
ladies, what do you think?
I think now everything's changed that Savage is not a part of it. I think
Yeah.
now, honestly, they need, and just they need almost, I think they need Wonder Woman, they need Glammy, and they need Psycho Mom. I think for Mafia milkers, because who's it going to be if they take away, if Wonder Woman is exclusively only with us, and Glammy is only on, even though she can't do anything. I'm sorry. If she's on Nerds, then who is it? Psycho Mom? It's going to be cowbell that you can't hear
Yep.
every few minutes, and that's going to be it. So it's up in the air.
I trust Keemstar's instincts, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like Keemstar will. I trust his instincts, and so much has been said over it. So so we'll just see where everything lands.
Yeah.
But we'll see where it all lands.
So
Yeah.
the one question I had is, Wonder Woman. Do you think you and Psycho Mom could make it happen? Just you two, and then bring in the
I
third
could.
host later. But I'm saying just y'all two with
Absolutely.
y'all's dynamic. You think y'all could make it work?
I could make it work. I'm not sure about Psycho Mum. I can only speak for me. I
Yep.
could definitely make it work. Absolutely. It's just a matter of whether Psycho Mum wants to. I think we need to get together to talk about, where the show's going, what's the
Mhm.
direction and what the audience want. The viewers, should I say, want. So, but I can definitely make it work. Absolutely.
I know Noopy was talking about maybe having you do the producing, like with
Yeah.
OBS and all that. I guess it's going to be your internet is going to be the catalyst just to make sure. Or do you have good internet speeds?
Yes, I sent that through, and Noopy has said that my internet speed will handle podcasting. So yes,
Awesome,
that's a big tick.
beautiful,
Yeah, and yeah. So and last night I was studying OBS beginners on YouTube. So
awesome.
I've already started.
Oh yeah. Well, if there's one thing that we all can learn from Local Court, learn from me. Make sure you do your test streams. Make sure your settings are good, and make sure you're all ready to go. Because as soon as you click go live, it's you. You got to make it work. You got to make content. You got to be that guy, that gal, whatever, right? So,
Mm,
Well, I think,
absolutely. Thank you.
yes, ma'am.
yeah. I think, Ken, you're a great example of, the opportunities that Glammy was given, and you actually doing what you needed to do. Like you run this show really well. You share your screen easily. The volume seems well. People are enjoying it. I mean, so all props to you
I
here.
appreciate that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
my ultimate goal, right, is if Cafe didn't work, I was just gonna be like, maybe this thing just isn't meant for me.
Yeah.
I was going to take a step back. I was just going to do my mod thing, be in the community, go places if they needed me to go, and just support, right? This was going to
Mhm.
be my last chance. And,
Mhm.
I took all the lessons I learned and I'm trying to apply it here because to me, this is it for me. This is my last chance. And
Mhm.
to have a show that is chill and calm where I don't have to argue or yell, and
Yep.
we're waking up with one of my favorite things in the world, coffee. I
Literally.
think it's amazing. And
I
like I said,
agree.
I got the idea from being at my grandma's house, waiting to go on the school bus. My uncle was reading the newspaper, drinking coffee. I'm like, why not have that in the Local Live universe?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I
Now you've got a great voice too, Ken. You've got
appreciate
a
that. Yeah,
really nice deep voice, and
Yeah.
it's a great radio voice. Should I say radio? What would be the podcast voice?
yeah.
Podcast.
I tell people I
Yeah.
have a face for radio and a voice for the camera, right?
Yeah.
Just being funny. But yeah, no, I think this was definitely good. Chat, W's or L's in the chat. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
We if there's anyone that wants to hop in and talk to us, since we got 10
Yep.
minutes left, just see what the fans thought for our first show. Just hop into members waiting in the Discord. And if if you need to get in the Discord, let us know in chat. We can definitely get you a link. So yeah, we'll just talk to some members. If anybody wants to hop in, we can talk to you. And then I'll go through the locale live stuff in the docket until someone hops in, just to fill it in.
Got a
So
lot of W's.
at 11:30 last night, Tina D posted, "Boss up, you hear it from me. My stress and PCOS is kicking my tail." Yeah, PCOS is definitely a bad thing it's a women killer. It sucks. It's so sad, but she says I'm staying overnight for fluids from being stuck all night. She said for being stuck all day. I think she meant stuck, but either way, if you have questions, ask Albert. I'll be fine. So that was Miss Tina's thing to the world. We got Mr. Dean and members waiting. Let's go ahead and bring him in. Mr. Dean, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you, sir? You doing okay today?
I'm really well. It's great to see you, and congratulations on the great stream.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
Really chilled, and we like that, especially in Europe, where it's nearly 4:00 in the afternoon in the UK.
Oh well,
5 in the rest of Europe. I know a lot of Swedish people are on at the moment as well.
Yep.
5:00 there. Really cool, really relaxed. Miss Hayes, I thought you looked lovely at the start. I really did. And I'm gay, but I still thought you looked really lovely. But Team likes all of his women to be dressed.
Classy. The classy look.
Unfortunately, like men like Twiggy can just come in on a dressing gown.
Yeah, I know, right? So unfair.
Because his argument is that it's a morning show. Ken always looks gorgeous.
Thank you,
very
sir.
handsome. Mr. Greek God. Yeah, he can't go bald. Greek men can't go bald, surely. And Wonder Woman, I think your house, it looks beautiful. Everything about you is beautiful. New Zealand is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. I'm from farming stock as well in Yorkshire in England, which is also very beautiful. Everyone thinks of England as London, but I live in a really beautiful part of the world, same as Joel and Lee on Discord. But I just wanted to say, well done. It was great. It was one of my favorite things for the last weeks.
Have
Take care.
an awesome afternoon. You too. Bye.
Have a good day, sir.
Aw.
Yeah, I love Dean. He's a great man.
That's really sweet. No,
He's
it's so
awesome.
true.
I've seen Dean around Discord as well, so he's awesome. Yeah.
That was nice.
So here's the question. I know Miss Tina is sick and in the hospital. Thoughts and prayers to her and Albert and everybody else. She's supposed to be getting that makeover today.
Yes, she did. She
So-
did say that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I apologize. Yeah, so let me ask y'all a question. We'll close out with this one because we only got 5 minutes left. If you all were to do a makeover individually to Tina, what would y'all focus on? Wonder Woman, go first.
Definitely here, bit of color, maybe a really nice cut. And Tina D. The thing is that when you're doing a makeover, you don't want to change Tina D too much. Tina D is Tina D, right? So I reckon just some nice soft makeup, just a nice soft makeup. Yeah, definitely a hair color. Tina D can wear her teeth, maybe put her teeth in, some really nice mascara, light blush, pale lips, bit of color, and just a nice outfit as well. So maybe a nail polish, but definitely would go with hair and color. Definitely like a nice cut. Is that enough for you, or
Yes,
do you want me
ma'am.
to go into
That
what style?
That is perfect. All right, Miss Katie, what you got for me?
I would say, okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit different route. She I think, makeup's good. I think okay, don't take this wrong, Tina. I love you. Just a nice, good bra. Like a good bra that will hold them up, and then just some nice new clothes. Like, doesn't have to be like anything crazy like dresses or anything like that, but like you can get like sweatpants and sweatshirts that are kind of like aesthetically cool, right? Like like comfortable clothes that also, and then obviously, yes, exactly what Wonder Woman said, nice brighten hair, maybe some highlights, some makeup, that, maybe some, so she can learn how to do it herself.
Yep.
Yeah, but definitely age appropriate. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you choose the style according to Tina's age. Yeah, absolutely. But I would even go one step further. I would probably make over where she sits and streams.
Yeah.
Put like a really nice, some pillows and
Yeah,
oh
get
my
a
gosh, do the whole
couch.
thing.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
The whole makeover, just where
There
her
it is.
throne is.
Yeah, but then you never know. Then someone may come in and take her new setup like they did.
Let's hope that doesn't happen again, because
No,
that
no,
is
no.
terrible.
She's good. She's good. She's good.
All right, ladies. Well, I greatly appreciate you joining us on this journey of Local Cafe. I'm gonna close the show out. I'm gonna drop y'all into a members waiting, and we'll talk after. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
All right, guys. That was Local Cafe. There we go. That was Local Cafe. W's or L's in chat if you enjoyed it. I know this is going to be a different flow, a different energy, and a different, I guess, mindset than other Local live shows. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed the chill vibes, and I hope you finish your coffee cup. No more coffee. I'm sad. Hope you guys enjoy your coffee and the news with us in the morning. Hopefully you'll stay with us on this journey of Local Cafe. So I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day, and we will see you all next time. This is Ken. Have a good one. We got to dance, y'all. Make sure you dance on the outro. Let's make it happen. Let's start it over again. Dance with it, baby.